On the video, it's time for a break. Tyler said, you should record yourself crying. Enya said, my friend had a lizard decapitated by a praying mantis. I don't even know how it happened. I'm a mother. I love animals. And my kids can have any animal they want if they can provide proper husbandry and have proven that they are dedicated. Also, I believe that at least one parent should know everything about an animal in the home to be able to ensure proper care is provided. My kids just got their first bearded dragon, and his name is Sir Draco Ignis. It's Latin and translates to Sir Dragonfire. I actually agree with her points. I kind of just wanted to read that comment. And I also like the name Sir Dragonfire. That's pretty dope, I must say. And I don't use the word dope very often. I've never used the word dope before. On the video, it's time for a break. Ariella said I have reptile dysfunction. Thank you. Very cool. I'm glad I read that as well. On the same video, our Nina Animation said potato plushie leak on the shelf. I'm actually surprised more people didn't notice, or I don't know. I guess you just aren't very observant, or you're just so starstruck by my face in every video, you never look at what's around me. But it's not really a leak. It's more of just, it's a prototype I got, but I don't know if I like it. It's not in production. I could have it be in production. I really like the feet, and I really like the face. Like, I think it's a good face. I had a designer design the face, and then I sent that to the factory, and they made a few mock-ups. Let me show you the original prototype, okay? You're gonna be like, what the heck is that? Hold on. Okay. we have pretty good. I like this. Maybe a few modifications. Look at his face. It's so ugly, and it's bright orange. I mean, I guess they are kind of orange, but yeah, this was a big step up from this. This was the first prototype. Also, watch this. Ooh. Look at how bad the print job is. So look, if you want a potato plushie, let me know what you think of this prototype. I think it's in the right direction. I think maybe if this wasn't printed, but instead it was stitched the way the legs are, it might be good. I just feel like it's a very dumb shape. But this is Potato. If I should make him, he'd probably be 25 bucks or so. Let me know. I'll put both on the shelf now that I've revealed them. On a video I have absolutely no memory of making called 5 Reasons Paper Towel Can Be a Great Substrate, Jasper said, 5 reasons you don't have a dad. It's like the first comment this video's gotten in a year. This is the reason I'm making this video, is I read the comment. It just popped up and said 5 reasons you don't have a dad. And I was like, well, I really want to share this comment in a video, but I don't know where. So I was like, I'll just make a whole video about the comments. Back on the video, it's time for a break. All Neutral Vibes said, with your free time, maybe you should go herping. Lol. It will be the summer, but probably not. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm just not good at herping. I mean, that's like half the problem. Same video. SRR Founder 1 said, I can totally identify with you, Alex. What? It's kind of written like a poem. I can totally identify with you, Alex. I'm so close to having no more animals. I've spent 50 years in rescue, and I'm finally retiring. I just thought this was a really cool comment. The fact that someone can rescue animals for 50 years and now they're and I mean, I could be projecting, but it seems like they're happy about retiring, but that's insane. 50 years. Congratulations. I think that's cool. And I can't do 50 years. __ said, double, I think it's 2 underscores, said, Alex has built his audience and is going to become a streamer to bathe in the free money. I like the idea of streaming, but I am only as entertaining as I am, which, let's be honest, is not very, because of the magic of editing. I'm not very funny on stream. I'm just kind of stressed out and anxious. I do think about it. I'm like, maybe I should try streaming more. I've streamed in the past. Actually, when I was under 100K, I streamed multiple times a week on YouTube, And it was really fun. It would be like 20 to 40 people would pop in, but then one time I streamed and there were like 500 plus people. I was just removing stuck shed from a snake and I was so anxious. It's probably still up there. And it was kind of insane when like between like over 500 people would watch me live. I was like, oh my God, there's so many little things. It's like someone comes in. I mean, obviously I can just like say, hey, I'm streaming, don't bother me. But it's like, I don't know, someone comes to the door, something weird happens. It's just so stressful to go live. And I would argue that streaming is harder than being a YouTuber. In general, of course, many streamers out there are having an easier time than YouTubers, whatever. Like, yeah, you get that. I would much rather be a YouTuber than a streamer. I think being a YouTuber is the easiest job ever compared to a full-time streamer. So it is a lot of money. It's not free money. And it is, I don't even think I'd honestly be able to build an audience streaming because I don't think most of you would be entertained. Anyway, that shows I've been thinking about it, not if for the purpose of money, just because I like watching streams. I don't know if I can do it. I'll think about it. Sarah said, I looked on the website and couldn't find how big the blind corn snake you're selling was. How long is it? I responded and said 4 feet. Melissa responded, how big can it get? I'm just wondering. And Ja responded, Google it, Melissa. Alex is hard at work enough on his socials and business without having to respond to easily answered questions. I don't know why Ja is so heated by this comment. I don't mind when people ask me just random stuff you can Google. It's always kind of weird when you're like, I'm at Lowe's picking up lumber and you're like, what's the hot spot of a ball python? Like, I don't know. I do know, but I mean, that's what you ask me? You see me at the store and you ask me what the hot spot is of a ball python, or you ask how you should get the stuck shell off your gecko's toes? Like, I'm just saying, if I met me in person, I'd ask something more interesting that you can't just Google. But I don't care that you ask. I just think it's funny how Ja got so upset that freaking Melissa. On the video, another leopard gecko died in shipping. Daryl said, this guy has to be the worst reptile keeper I've ever seen. How many animals can he kill and still give views? What's that? 100 in the past year? 100 deaths in the past year. I don't think it was one. I think it was 3. I think I made videos about all the shipping deaths. I don't know. Honestly, I can't think of anything funny to say about this comment. This is why sometimes I take notes about what I write in advance. I mean, what I'm going to say in advance. This proves I would not be a good streamer. But the question is this left in the video? I don't know. Neelan said, which is least favorite race? And then Cat Splat came in saving the day with the answer NASCAR. Thank you, Cat Splat. So I don't have to answer that question. On the video, driving 10 hours for a new pet Tegu, Addison said, wow, electric cars suck. You would think they could make it not need to be charged so much. So I feel like I did Tesla a little dirty in this video because I was towing a trailer in a Model 3, a Model 3 Standard Range Plus. The Model 3 is not supposed to tow. It's if I brought it to Tesla and they saw I was towing, they'd probably like I'm actually already out of warranty, but they probably would have voided my warranty. It's not supposed to tow. I have an aftermarket hitch that I installed myself, and so naturally it's gonna eat up the battery. So if you're buying a Tesla and you're worried about the range, you should plan in advance, but you'll probably be fine if you're not towing a 1-ton trailer with a lid on it. So yeah, sorry Elon, I probably should have mentioned that in the video. On the video, another leopard gecko died in shipping. Oliver said, are we not going to talk about that random guy staring through the background? It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Can you stop? Can you not? Can you stop? This is why I don't stream. People would do that. I only record and stream basically at 3 a.m. I read the comments. I do everything at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is the only hour that I'm awake. I was going to say alive. 3 a.m. is the only hour that I'm alive. The other 23 hours I'm dead. And then the 1 hour I'm awake, you have to play this. Why do you think that this is closed all the time? Because I don't do. Stop it, Oliver. Stop it. On the same video, No Scope 56, very epic username there, said, are you getting a ball pythons or leopard geckos? Are you? Hey YouTube, put this in spam so I can be in a video. Years ago, I don't know why this is one of the videos I'm most well known for, but many people are like, I've seen your spam comments video. What? My spam comments video? Does it even have any? Let me check the spam comments video. I was even at Christmas one day and someone was like, I saw your spam comments video. Well, why did you see my spam comments video? It's from November 2017 called Spam Comments Just Stop, Please. It has 70,000 views and it's just me going through the spam comments. It's one of the first like commentary videos I ever did, and I was like, I really want to do commentary videos. And then I started doing commentary videos, and I don't know why I'm saying it like commentary, But basically, comments don't really go to spam anymore because people want me to do another spam comments video. I'm going to go to the spam comments right now and see what we got. It's a link, hashtag defund USPS. Basically, hashtags and links go to spam comments now. A link to a YouTube video, a link to a YouTube video, a link to a YouTube video, a link to a scam, a link to a YouTube video. It's all just links. Nothing really goes to spam anymore. Yeah, so sorry I can't do another one because there's no spam comments. Because no scope. Well, you are in a video though. Congratulations. Kakashi. I'm subbing to whoever subs to me. Just so you know, if you sub for sub, YouTube will terminate your channel at 100,000 subs. So don't sub for sub. I have a question. How long does it take for iguanas to hatch? Because mine laid today and a guy told me 90 to 100 days. I don't get annoyed by most of the comments that ask random questions you can Google, but this is arguably an annoying question that you could just Google. Your iguana laid eggs. You bred your iguana, I assume on purpose, and you're verifying what some guy told you in the comments of a Tegu video. What? I don't get it. I'm not complaining. More comments help the algorithm, so comment away. Ask me your questions. I'm not going to answer them, but you can ask them all you want. Just Dope said on my Tegu video where I did basically a mini road trip, said, the pig sign on the road next to me. That's so wild, bro. I'm from Albemarle, old crappy town, but dang, you drove right past my house, really. I always think it's super weird. So basically, there was a sign that said, who shot my pigs? And I put it in the vlog. I guess someone shot their pigs, and it had a phone number to tell them who shot their pigs, and there was like a $2,000 reward. Obviously, there's only gonna be one of those signs, so someone recognized the sign. Like, wait, I live right there. And I've had that before happen when I've just watched some random YouTuber. I'm like, is that my town? Is that my store? Is that Five Guys I go to? It'll just be, I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah, I imagine it was pretty weird, especially because, oh yeah, Albemarle was old. I don't think Albemarle was crappy. I thought it was cute. A little crazy, maybe. But yeah, I enjoyed my time in Albemarle. On the video, Goodbye Reptiles, Hello Cooking, DaVinci said, hey, at least your boyfriend doesn't have a booger wall. Mine does. And I hate it. I'm sorry, DaVinci, that your boyfriend has a booger wall. All right, this is my call to action. Comment down below. Do you or your boyfriend have a booger wall? Or did they ever have a booger wall? I had a booger wall. But I think I stopped the booger wall when I was 5. Which honestly, I feel like that makes me a late bloomer. But man, that wall was boogery. Sleepy's Reptile said, I love watching your vlogs and stuff like that. They're interesting. I said, thanks. Sleepy Reptiles responded, you're welcome. Sorry for replying. What? It's okay. You can reply. You're allowed to reply. It's okay. Thanks for apologizing. On the video, people that shouldn't have bearded dragons, Deshay said, why you called the dog ugly? What if I said you are? Your animals were ugly. I meant to read that without laughing. What if I said you are? Your animals were ugly. I can't read it with a straight face. Samuel said, you actually can't, quote, do whatever you want, unquote, to a chicken. Unless you have a lot of money. I just really like this comment out of context. I'm not going to give you the context because it's better without the context. But they're wrong. You can do whatever you want to a chicken. On the same video, these bearded dragons are terrible owners. Leafyar said, this was just awkward. Bro, if it's bad, say so. Communicate much? Colon 3 emoji? Oh, is that a cat emoji? Colon 3. Why you just mumble and smile at the bad stuff? The first half of this comment was just normal, and then the second half was just extremely like furry, and I don't know what happened. On my very old video, which is actually age restricted, which is ironic because I'm like 14 when I made the video, never buy animals from Petco or PetSmart. Ginger said, no, don't buy them, steal them. I don't believe it's theft. It's actually saving them and not supporting these monsters who only care about money. Well, stealing is theft, and I believe that I don't do that. Thank you. On the video, people that shouldn't have bearded dragons, Reptile Vibes asked, when are the plushies going to be shipped? I said, in a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks. They still haven't shipped. Sorry, I'm working on it. Reptile Vibes then responded, Soldier Boy off in this hoe. Watch me crank it. Watch me roll. Watch me crank that Soldier Boy, then Superman that hoe. Now watch me, you are. Oh, also, thanks for replying. You're welcome. In the video, people that shouldn't have bearded dragons, Ian said, notice Ice Cream Man Beardy is on the bottom. It's just another one that we're out of context. It doesn't make sense, but even in context, it doesn't make much sense. In context, there's a bearded dragon dressed up as Joe Biden and a bearded dragon dressed up as Donald Trump, and the Donald Trump bearded dragon's on top of Joe Biden. So he said, "No, does ice cream man beardy's on the bottom." It's just a sentence I never thought I'd be reading, especially on camera, but here we are. New experiences. In the video, people that should know bearded dragons, Rain World commented at 9:42, which is where someone's bearded dragon pooped in the sink, which restored their faith in God. God once saved my cat as well. The vet said he passed away due to impaction from eating hair ties and from poor consumption of his dog food diet. But I believe it was because God wanted him up there with him early. Sometimes God just wishes for the best in all life, and I have faith that this was one of his callings. Very true. Thank you for sharing. On the same video, they quoted me saying, "Wait, is that a bathtub molded for each cheek? Good Lord, I am deceased." We have still not gotten answers. In the video, people that should have bearded dragons, there was a bathtub with 2 bearded dragons in it. And the bathtub itself, made of, I guess, porcelain, plastic, I don't know, it had a mold, which I presumed was for each cheek. Your cheeks have to be quite large, and also, as someone commented, you would have a plastic wedgie up your naked butt the whole time you were in the bath. One person commented it was for small children, so that 2 children could sit in the bath together. That is disturbing and doesn't make any sense. Another person commented that it was for your legs to be separated. A, why would your legs have to be separated by a piece of plastic? And B, your back would be digging into like the faucet itself. Other theories were that it was for a couple, but you would have to be a very small couple. You'd literally have to be a children-sized couple to both share the bathtub. Also, if you're sharing the bathtub, why would you want to be separated by a piece of plastic? What I'm asking is, please look at this bathtub and explain to me why there is a spot for each cheek, because we still have not gotten answers. Same video, people that should not be dragons. APSS, who comments on like every video, which I appreciate. You're always very early to the videos. Alex, quote, "Ugly, little, stupid, tiny dog. The dog, emotional damage." Yeah, I don't know why I have this like prejudice against dogs, but it's starting to leak out. My dog discrimination. I'm just not a doggo kind of boy. Invader guy said, "You know what they say, it's better to poop in the sink than to sink in the poop." Okay. Froglings said, "One lizard away from blasphemy." Yes, it was. People were very entertained by what we don't think was a satire post about a bearded dragon pooping in the sink, destroying their faith in God. But it was a close one. The beardy saved them though from, I guess, burning forever. And finally, can someone please clarify the design of the bathtub? It looks too small for 2 people, but I can't imagine anyone wants a porcelain wedgie. Yeah, this is the comment I was talking about. With how high the middle part of the butt cheek separator is raised. Cute Beast said, "Yeah, I also seriously want answers." Rye said, "Looked more like a weird light reflection than 3D design." No, it was 3D design. We could see it. The Gamma Cat said, "I wonder if it's for people who have small children." Yeah, no, that's weird. Invader guy again, said, "I think you're meant to sit on the flat part for the separations for..." No, it's not for your legs. Christopher said, "I'm reading this without the context. I've not watched this part of the video yet. What is going on?" And Thurston said, "Dang, I was hoping there would be an answer in the replies. I too am confused by the weird butt tub. Someone around here must have answers. So please, I'm ending the video here. All I ask is to research the butt tub and please let us know why does the tub have the butt things. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, I can read more of your comments on camera. I thought it was fun, and let's be honest, this was pretty low effort. I just had to sit here and read, which, all right, now that I think of it, is actually really hard. And I'm Alex. And thanks for watching. I'm Alex.